You tell it's drawn, it's not a draw.
So, dear ladies and gentlemen, we start our third press conference of today. The game between Leko and Shakhriyar Mamedyarov finished in a draw. Every time you have very interesting, sharp games. I remember this game in Tashkent, which was unforgettable actually. Today it was better situation with time. And Peter, can you please share, and Shakhriyar, can you please share with us some variations in the opening, what you were thinking?
Well, I mean, basically it was clear that it's not going to be a Caro-Kann, but somehow, you know, you are a professional player, you are supposed to prepare what your opponent is playing. So I knew that it's not going to be Caro-Kann, but I still kind of prepared for Caro-Kann. So what to do? So e4, because otherwise it was clear that Shakhriyar can just pick up any line for, especially for this game, just out of emergency. So no need to guess. I would have never guessed this anyway.
But you switch for e4 today.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's somehow it's more. I mean, my games in e4 are definitely much more interesting than in d4. Yeah. So okay, e4. Any comments?
No, okay.
No comments.
Very good move, very good move.
Okay, so bishop b5, a6, bishop a5, knight e7.
I'm sure Shakhriyar was aware that you were preparing for so long against Caro-Kann that he decided again, no way.
Yeah, but there was also this problem of the Champions League, yeah, that yesterday there was this Dortmund Real Madrid. It was also impossible not to watch as a Dortmund fan. So then kind of I started to prepare only 11 o'clock in the night, yeah, and then it was a bit tricky. Okay, knight e7. I had a game 2 years ago against Vladimir Georgiev. He played knight e7, and after I played castles, and after the game everybody criticized me not to play c3.
Yes.
So this time now I played c3. Okay, but actually, okay, I don't know. This is supposed to be the good move.
Now everyone will criticize why you played c3. I mean, it's always.
I'm not sure if c3 is the move to be criticized, but okay. So g6 takes b5, bishop c2. Basically, the point is that here black has to go for this d5, which was considered to be dangerous. Probably the game will not change the evaluation that it's dangerous, but over the board it's not easy. Yeah?
Not easy.
ed knight d5, castles. Bishop e6 is new, or?
No, okay, I don't know. I don't know these lines are opening very well. Just I know I think bishop e6. First to play bishop e6. I don't know. Maybe after bishop e6, bishop g5, bishop e7, I have to play. Because in the game, okay, it's normal position, but I play bishop e6 because if bishop g5, maybe bishop e7. No?
But yeah, I was actually thinking, and then bishop h6, bishop
f8,
f8.
yeah, and
yes.
like it. Maybe for that bishop e6 is good. I don't know. Because why not bishop g7 if I will play next move bishop queen d7, yeah, queen d7. If I play bishop g7,
then bishop
yeah,
g5, yeah,
and queen d6, I have must to play queen
yeah,
d6.
then you lose time, yeah.
Knight e4, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, bishop f8. Okay, yeah, there was this line. If queen d2, then takes queen f6.
Yeah,
it's a very tricky position.
Because
I thought that maybe I should even take and
take.
play for small advantage, and then just probably play knight bd2, a3, h3, knight e4.
Okay.
Maybe a bit better, but nothing special. Huh?
Yeah, nothing. So I think it's black okay.
I mean, very solid. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think there is hardly any theory on this.
But okay, after I see.
But after
line
bishop e6, I didn't
no, but
see
I
what
see
I should do.
when I see the line, I can play bishop g7 and castle. Okay, and so this is okay, normal.
I mean, okay, maybe I can. Maybe I can play knight c3 first.
No, I can take and bishop g7.
You can. I mean, but now you are in.
You immediately.
Immediately.
Sorry.
Because somehow I understood this is a critical moment, but
no, bishop g7. I analyzed it. Bishop g7.
Yeah, bishop g7, and now if I take knight d5.
Queen take d5.
Bishop b3.
Queen f5. Is analyzed.
Queen f5, yeah.
Yeah.
And d5 long castle.
Long castle. Knight is so queen e4. No, it was analyzed. No. I mean.
Home analysis.
Yeah. But now you can maybe take e6. Bishop e3 and you play. I don't know.
And I get what what I want. Yeah?
Yeah,
I mean, okay, not clear if I really want this, but at least this is maybe
it's
a bit
okay.
better.
Okay, I think it's black is okay. It's,
Bishop e3, 97 or?
no, my analysis is rook d8, rook d8, and
And try to play la Grunfeld.
rook c1 and rook d6, and you cannot play rook c5 because I can take
You
just,
can take,
and this is normal for black.
yeah. Yeah, it's many options and very difficult to understand what are the subtleties over the board. Too many options, and bishop g5 looked natural because I asked the question, okay, you will play bishop e7 or queen d7. I want to know this immediately, and bishop e7 was not so scary. So queen d7, and I played a4. This was the only move in the game what I played automatically, because I assumed that if a4 black has to play rook b8, it's definitely in white's favor. But then suddenly I started asking myself the question, what happens after knight c3?
No, take, yeah.
And black takes,
And
bishop g7.
Yeah. And bishop e4 and
bishop
f5 only
e4
move.
there is f5.
Only move, yeah.
Only move, because otherwise I was settling d5, but now black will be in time to escape. Yes. I don't know, I mean a4 is also so natural, rook b8. But here suddenly I realized that maybe I have nothing, because a part of this what I did in the game I didn't see any idea, but already I saw this position after castles and I didn't see a plan. Maybe actually I should have taken on because this was always a stupid question, when should I take on b5? Keep the tension, not to keep. Okay, for the moment it was logical, takes, knight e4, castles. Yeah, and okay, if the point of all this was that the pawn on a6 is hanging, but in fact it's never hanging. I mean, knight a6, rook b6, knight c5, knight d4, and black is just perfect. I mean, with all these active pieces. Even my pieces are a little bit misplaced for all this opening of the action.
But h3 didn't look a bit slow in this position.
No, okay, but there is this bishop g4. If I can stabilize, because if I could play queen d2,
bishop g4,
everything would be okay. But there is bishop g4, and knight e5 takes. Bishop b3 looked kind of interesting, but black has simply knight b6. Probably many other moves as well, and there is nothing. But maybe I should have taken here. Takes, and then h3, because then at least I included this a b5.
If knight b4.
Okay, you play the same, but at least okay, now I can get what I wanted, no?
No, but okay, using queen d6.
I mean queen d6, knight take.
Okay, just take. I think.
Take, bishop e3. Okay, but
it's draw, yeah. You mean?
Okay, but you have to. I was not completely. I mean, you have to make a decision. You have probably no problems, but I'm provoking you for some action sacrifice. I mean, how you would continue?
Okay, if I will take c2.
Yes, queen c2.
Everything. Take d4. Take. Okay, take. And you think it's better?
No, I did, but I didn't see anything better for me.
No, I mean, okay, it's a normal position.
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
no,
black is okay.
Because in the game I almost got a hard attack because.
No, I had not attack. You play knight c5, knight b4, knight c5 queen. Why not take e6 pawn? You have to take pawn. Knight take e6, no?
Just which pawn?
On a6, huh?
A6.
This I didn't see.
Yeah, I think it's draw. I think.
Okay,
because
takes. But you're always so active. Yeah?
No, active, but okay.
Knight before.
No pawn. Active.
Okay, but knight before you are taking.
No, take c6.
Takes, knight c6.
I have two. You have 2 pawn after take b5.
No, takes, knight b4 now. Knight a b4.
Okay, take.
Takes, knight c6.
And you mean after the is draw? Yeah, I think.
It's draw.
Yeah, but okay, in the game we have some problem. You know?
Yeah, but because I still.
I think you have to take. After take, I want to play. I don't know. I want to play, rook b5 and rook take, and take like it, and if rook b6 back.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. No, but
Looks
I was very angry that you played some dubious opening. I played kind of normal moves, and I even don't see how to continue the game. Yeah.
If check is.
This was nothing at all.
you take, yeah?
You can take, yeah.
First I have it.
But knight takes d4. you
D4 and
have,
take
yeah,
it
and
too.
knight f5 is
Okay, and
coming.
this is nothing, yeah? And after back knight d5.
Yeah, but you can also play bishop d5 here.
I mean, like it, okay.
You can
I
play
mean, knight
bishop
before
d5
knight
and
d5.
then queen d6. But knight before knight d5, everything is okay.
Yeah, okay, knight c5 and... But okay, now you give me some chance.
Yeah, because I didn't know when to take this
No,
d5,
take e6,
yeah?
yeah. I mean, it's the best line for draw. But
Yeah,
now,
but
now
I
don't
still
know.
did not want, I mean, okay, I
No,
was not
you
against
don't
draw,
want
but
to, but you
I
have
wanted
bad
to-
position after. Not bad, okay, not too... Okay, bad, but it's okay, draw.
But let's say white is fighting.
Yeah,
this,
but
no?
if I take...
yeah, it was psychological, yeah, that I did not want to agree yet to a draw. Only once I see that I have real problems, then I have to. But
if I take, you will play...
bishop e3, I can also take.
No, bishop 3, yeah.
Bishop e3, I can take.
I have to take,
Take.
check first.
Yes, check.
Check, king
I saw
g7.
it's a draw.
Yeah, I think it's draw, yeah.
And f is 3.
Take,
Takes and king.
King.
No, rook takes. Here, rook takes.
and like this. It's right.
Okay, so check.
I can d5. Check, king h6.
No, then king h6. No, actually I didn't
But
want to
why
do
with
it.
rook? Maybe with a king was possible.
Yeah, but then some knight c2. Okay, knight
Okay,
c2 is nothing in
rook
general. Then I
h6.
take rook
First,
h6.
and
No, I will take with king. on
With
the
king
front.
instead of...
king, yeah.
Here I take
And
with king. Yeah.
Yeah, like it, yeah. And it's draw, yeah.
Yeah, bishop c4
Take,
takes. Bishop a6, rook b3.
yeah.
Bishop c4, check, and bishop g8 again. Yeah. The same
Again.
motive.
Same, yeah.
Same
Okay,
motive.
it looks like draw.
Yeah, should be draw. Yeah, but of course it was.
But okay, I think you miss yeah, rook
Did you
f2.
miss rook f2?
No, I mean I
Come on,
just
you miss,
no. I mean no. I saw
I see your face. Okay, you miss.
No, I did not miss the move. I missed the idea because I was so angry that I lost this pawn that I was trying to make sure that, for example, after a b5, bishop e3, c5. How
I don't like the-
continue. Then I have rook
Just
e1
no.
first.
You have very good bishop in.
Yes, I have very good bishop. Yeah, I mean I wanted to make sure that I'm not gonna be pawned down for nothing, and I saw that I have every. Okay, there was also knight d3, but okay, this was
Yeah, knight
already
c3, knight
it's
c3,
stupid.
no.
Knight d3 is just very
You
bad.
can put.
Because also
yeah,
this is
take,
hanging,
yeah.
bishop e6 and this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
hanging. So, okay, rook b5. Yeah, this
Yeah.
I was expecting rook b5 actually.
Rook
This
5
line.
is a easy draw, very. Okay, but after rook f2, okay, king h1 is draw me. But
But
Yeah.
can you show us after rook f2 what was...
no, yeah,
Yeah,
I have
if
to.
I-
He
if
can
I-
to. No, he can to. You
I
can
can
to
take
take
bishop
no.
e6.
Yeah, first take.
Yeah, but I did
King
not
g6.
like that this bishop is always hanging. Yeah, I don't know.
Take. Now you have to
Takes,
take. King take.
Check.
Check. Yes, like, and you have to king f3.
And bishop b3
Huh?
is... Bishop b3?
No, then check.
Check,
This is a king e2,
two.
queen takes b5.
Five.
Yes,
yes,
and
king
that's the
f3.
end.
Now king
Yes.
f3.
Knocking yes. Yeah?
I don't know his position.
I'm trying to run here.
No, okay, I see. Queen. Now I have to take g5, queen d4, and queen f6.
Queen
check.
f6 check. Yeah,
Check, and without pawn. Yeah.
yeah. No, I mean it was never good for me this taking on f2.
No, but king h1. Yeah.
So king h1 is professional. Okay, sounds kind of okay. No more excitement here. Yeah? I mean, okay, what next is coming? Okay, am I gonna blunder everything? I mean, here after king h1 there is nothing else to blunder. Yeah?
Yeah, after king h1 is draw.
Just here.
There was here this queen takes d1. I only realized in the takes and knight d5. Was there this option or not? Because looked very strange, but I just in the last second saw this option.
If I bishop take d5.
Yeah, then the same. Yeah, bishop takes and
Take.
then takes. Yeah, and
Yeah.
and okay, it's
Yeah,
but then you take.
d5. No.
Then
Rook take d5.
yeah, and
Bi-
but
bishop-
I was
bishop-
not sure. There was, I mean, I had no time and one had to calculate things. But okay, it should be.
No,
Maybe
bishop
bishop
g3.
g3 instead
You
of
have to
rook
play
b1.
immediately bishop g3. Now bishop g3.
Yeah, now we shall just say. I mean, this suddenly was unpleasant. But I just, hang on after this. I finally thought that I can take and just take. Can I take this? But then rook b5. It was suddenly I also thought that no more excitement after king h1, and then queen d1, rook d1, knight d5. It shouldn't work, however.
Maybe rook d5?
Maybe
rook d5.
No,
Yeah,
because
no.
bishop
Take.
protects.
Take. First rook d4.
Rook d2, yeah.
Yes. And bishop d3, rook d3.
Yeah, then it's
Not take.
once I kick the bishop.
Bishop
No,
d6,
but also bishop g3 I
d6,
can already
yeah.
take on a6. No, I can take on a6 after bishop g3.
Just. You cannot take rook d2.
I can. Rook d2, if bishop g3 I take on a6.
Yeah, just take. Nice, okay.
And I have pawn on a6.
Yeah, maybe white is a bit.
Okay, rook a8 quickly and rook d3, bishop d6. Yeah,
Nice draw, okay.
yeah, draw.
Okay.
No, just okay. I mean, I already wanted no more excitement after all these blunders.
And here, was it possible to play bishop b6?
You mean, okay, I have king g7 minimum. Same idea, no? I can.
Yes, just
king g7 and same, no problem. And you have to calculate everything.
Yeah, all my bishops are hanging
yeah.
somehow, and I had no time to calculate. And I finally saw this straightforward draw, so I had no intentions here.
Yeah, and after, okay, it's draw. Okay. It's okay.
Thank you very much for your comments and interesting.